Do you go for a real tree or an artificial one at Christmas? I mean, one of the standout memories for me as a child is going out with my dad and bringing home a tree, a fir tree, a real one, and coming into the hall, stamping the snow from our boots and spending the afternoon putting it up and finding all the unraveling all the lights from the previous year and finding new decorations and so on. And it was a sort of a very special time of companionship with my father, and I always remember that as all the mess was cleared away, the lounge would just become a bit more tidy, and just before we went to bed we would have one last peek into the darkened lounge, and there at the end of the room was the glow of the Christmas tree, and it just the whole anticipation of the Christmas season. And I think it was those sorts of memories which sparked a desire in me to do the same thing for my family when they came along. And we have 4 girls, and so there was that level of excitement and magic that I was trying to recreate. And I know that the whole idea of Christmas trees is a Victorian invention, and very little to do with Christmas or the birth of Jesus. But it strikes me that there is a contrast here between the real thing and something which is artificial, and that comes home at the other end of Jesus's life when he comes into Jerusalem, for the Passover for the last time, and all the Jewish people are there because for centuries they've looked forward to the coming of the Messiah. The priest has been in the temple offering up sacrifices, and they're going through the ritual, the routine, the externalities of their religion, and right under their noses was Jesus, who'd come to fulfill all the prophets and all the law and all the looking forward to the time of the Messiah, and he'd come to fulfill. And maybe that's got very little to do with Christmas trees, but it got me thinking that in a way we can be guilty of just getting wrapped up in the externalities, going through the motions of our Christian faith, and we're sort of putting up with or being satisfied with a shadow, when in fact what Jesus offers is the real thing. And he wants to reveal, he wants to download for us sort of special messages from God, and he wants to commune with us and talk to us. So I don't know whether you're going to choose an artificial tree or a real one, but when it comes to Jesus, I want to choose him and not all the ritual that went before. How about you?